Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to this brief meeting which we will be introducing the team which is going to Pakistan to play cricket with different cities and different police departments. My name is Amir Shamsi, and I will be joining this Kerala Police Cricket Club to Pakistan, inshallah, starting from January 18th to January 31st. I will be speaking in Urdu, but English also, because Rod is here. He won't understand if I speak in Urdu. But I want to introduce the table first. I'm very honored that we have Deputy Consul General Janab Hassan Saab is here. Sir, thank you very much for joining us. Very soon we will have Consul General of Pakistan will be joining us too, Bajwa Saab. I have also Janab Javed Gujjar Saab. He's a focal person from Prime Minister of Pakistan here for overseas Pakistani. Thank you so much, Gujjar Saab, for joining us. Then we have Janab Muqaddam Khan Saab, the General Manager for Etihad Airways. Muqaddam, thank you so much for joining us today, sir. Then we have Waqas Godal from Godal Brothers. Thank you, Waqas bhai, for joining us. Then we have Rod Powers. He's a real powerhouse in Brampton. Ward 7 and 8 councillor. Rod, thank you so much for always supporting the community events, especially Pakistani events. And Rod also he was proud to be joined our team. Last year, was it? Year before that? 2023. We went to Pakistan together. He went to Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad. How was the experience, Rod? He loved it, and hopefully, inshallah, very soon we'll go back. And then we have on the left here, Janab Liaquat Mian Saab, one of the finest developer across Canada. Sir, thank you so much. A Pakistani with an amazing record for developing across Canada. Sir, thank you very much for always supporting us, sir. Thank you. Then we have Janab Nadeem Bhai from Pakistan Times. Nadeem Saab, thank you so much. Pakistan Times and Times TV. Then we have, मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि मीडिया यहाँ पर पिछले 20 सालों में, in the last 20 years, media has grown a lot in 25 years. But there's always a pioneer in the media. There's always a grandfather in the media who has been a real journalist. So we have Mr. Latawat Ali Siddiqui Saab here. He has worked in Arab news in Saudi Arabia. He has almost 35 plus year experience. And especially for all the boys of cricket. He has worked with Imran Khan, with Sunil Gavaskar. He has covered cricket back then when we were all in diapers. So thank you, Latawat Bhai. Tali Latawat Bhai Giri sir. Latawat uncle, thank you. I call him uncle because he's a friend of my dad's from Saudi Arabia. So uncle, thank you so much for coming today. Then we have Janab Sohail Khan Saab. Thank you, Sohail Bhai. From Science Today, he's always been a great support for all the community events. Then we have Arsalan Beg Saab. Arsalan Beg is a great friend, a brother, and also he is the Cricket Canada Level 3 umpire, mashallah. And he's also umpired T20, and recently an international game he has umpired too. He has a lot of experience, and hopefully when we bring Mansoor, all the police teams to Canada, we can have his help to umpire those cricket matches. Thank you, Arsalan. And then we have my real powerhouse, Shiraz Khan. Shiraz bhai, thank you so much. The owner of Karai Point. He's always there whenever I need his help. And inshallah, very soon we're doing a very big event in Karai Point also. But Shiraz is not just a businessman, he's a real brother and a real supporter of the Pakistani people. Shiraz, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Talim ho Shiraz ke liye bhai. Then the gentleman you see taking pictures, he's my childhood friend from Saudi Arabia, Zia Malik bhai. And for the last 45 years, he's with me, bure mein, achhai mein, har cheez mein. And he is always a great support, support to the universal promotion. Zia, thank you so much for your great support. Then we have one and only Yasmin Baji. Yasmin Baji, thank you so much at the camera. She's representing today Times TV from Nadeem Bhai. But Yasmin Baji की जो पहचान है, तालियां होनी चाहिए. यास्मीन बाजी की पहचान जो है वो हमेशा साजो आवाज़ टीवी रहा है और 770 रहा है और आरफा बाजी का क्यों नदीम भाई. So thank you so much, Yasmin Baji, for always supporting us. And Times TV and Pakistan Times is doing a great job for the community. Thank you, Nadeem Bhai, for that too. This was the introduction for all the friends we have brought here today. Aaj ka function is very, very exclusive, and we will be doing a very big event, inshallah, after coming back from this tour. And I'm thankful for all of you taking the time tonight to come here. Very soon, Bajwa Saab will be joining us today. Then we have also Alicia from the admin office of Rod. Alicia, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Talia Alicia ke liye. So basically, what is Canada Police Cricket Club? Mr. Mansoor Ahmed, a detective for the last 20 years plus, he has been playing with Toronto Police Cricket Club for the last 20 years. He's been the president there. He has done a lot of great works with the Police Toronto. And his passion was always to take this cricket across the world. And he started 5 years ago this Canada Police Cricket Club, which went to Sri Lanka twice, Pakistan once, England, and we are in talks right now with Australia, with Netherlands. Also, we are planning first ever game in Saudi Arabia to do a game inshallah soon with the Canada Police Cricket Club. There are a lot of more things will be added by Mansoor Bhai when he comes and speak. There is one very big announcement he has to make that we are planning it to launch it. Inshallah, we'll launch it once we come back, but it's all in works. That will bring even more and more cricket and police together. But aapki bharpoor taalim mein, first I'd like to introduce Detective Mansoor Ahmed, the President, Canada Police Cricket Club. Please join me here. While he's here, I will introduce the half of the team who's here, which are not working tonight, maybe they're on work, they're just on a little 1 hour lunch break. And the half of the team is working on the streets. I'm very proudly announced we have Mr. Asad Khan, police officer and the Vice President. Asad, please stand up so people can see you. Asad Khan Sahab, the Vice President of Canada Police Cricket Club. Thank you, Asad Bhai. Then we have Captain Muhammad Abbas, all-rounder police officer. Abbas Bhai, thank you so much for being here. Then we have a wicket keeper and a batsman officer, Sayyid Saeed. Thank you, Saeed Bhai. Thank you so much for being here. Then we have another all-rounder. Yeah, they're gonna have a tough time in Pakistan. All-rounder police officer, Dhrik Patel. Patel Bhai, thank you so much. Actually, I've seen him play in the last game, and he's pretty fast. We're gonna need your speed there, brother. Then we have another fast bowler. It's a civilian, but we are taking him because he might do some googlies or some fast bowling there. Ishrat Mazhar Saab. Ishrat Bhai. So this was the team which is already here. Tausi Bhai, thank you so much for Urdu Post. लगता है कि आप उर्दू पोस्ट छोड़ के PIE में जा चुके हैं, आप लेट आए. PIE लेट आती है. He's actually. Oh, right here. So we have a fast bowler civilian, Ishrat Mazhar Saab. Ishrat Bhai, thank you so much. So basically, that was a little introduction, and as I said, we have a lot of plans with this club. We've been to Sri Lanka, to England, and Pakistan this second time, but we have also planning in India, inshallah soon. We're also planning for Australia, and then to Saudi Arabia, as I said. But we need support from all the friends, either in the media, either in business. Because all these events happens when everybody supports it. Because for us to fly 16 people to different countries, that's a lot of cost. A lot of things in there we needed there. So Alhamdulillah, we are lucky enough to find some good partners in Karachi, in Lahore. Islamabad, we are still working on with a few people right now to make sure that we are taking care there too. But inshallah, as soon as the club grows, we will have more and more strength to us. Now I will hand over my dear friend, detective, a police officer. Many awards he has taken from the government, and also he has a bravery award also from police. Clapping for that award. Don't just smile. Talia. Mansoor Ahmed.
Thank you everybody, and good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Distinguished guests and my fellow teammates, thank you for being here on such a short notice. Half of my team cannot be here because duty calls and they are on the street protecting. Today it was actually a very sad day for police community, and I would request, we had a fallen officer, we paid tribute to him, and we all were present at his funeral. Detective John Park, he was a member of a hold-up squad in Toronto Police Service, and unfortunately we lost him during the line of duty. So if I can request all of you to observe a moment of silence in his memory, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. This is what the community support that we need when we are out there serving the community. So for this community to support us in the moment, the most needed, that's when we need it, and when our emotions are high and motivation is low in the morning. That's where we need the community support. So thank you for being there for the community. Detective John Park was a great man. He survived with his wife and 2 very young children. So my prayers and thoughts are with his family today. Thank you. Now, coming to the cricket, Canadian Police Cricket Club came into existence in 2020. Before, we were part of the Toronto Police Cricket Club that has been in existence since 1993, and we have traveled across the globe, all through all major cricket playing countries and participated in cricket tournament. The idea of the Canadian Police Cricket Club came when some of my fellow officers visited Sri Lanka and South Africa, and we played against Sri Lankan police cricket team and South African police team on a national level. And in Canada, we did not have a national police cricket team that represented Canada in those countries or in those tournaments. So at that time, the idea came, and we pitched this idea to the Chief of Police of Peel, Chief Duragappa, who came on board, and to his worship, Mr. Patrick Brown. And they both came on board and supported the idea, and that's how the Canadian Police Cricket Club came into existence. The Canadian Police Cricket Club is governed by an executive committee. I'm the president, and there's a few vice president and the captain and the treasurers. And just like any other policing body that is governed by the policing administrative committee, hence it also has a civilian oversight. That's where we have His Worship Mayor Brown, we have Paul Chang, the MPP, and the Ikra Khalid, the MPP, and MP, and the chair of that civilian body, we could say, is Mr. Amir Shamsi. The Amir Shamsi was brought during one of our meetings, and the police officers and the players, we approached Mr. Amir Shamsi to take this task because of his huge and vast experience of international promotion and his affiliation with cricket, with not only being presented the very first Legends game at the Sky Dome that you did. I was there, and that was an excellent game. That was the very first game that he brought to the city of Toronto, and then his affiliation with the GT20. He brought GT20 to us, and he presented Canadian Police Cricket Club to GT20. We made a partnership with GT20 in our early years, and that's how the financial support came in, and we started the Canadian Police Cricket Club. Within a very short period of cricketing and its existence, first 2 years were taken away by COVID, so we cannot count those first 2 years. The very first year in 2022, the Canadian Police Cricket Club was invited to participate in the World Police Cricket Tournament in New York. There several police agencies sent their teams. Now you have to understand that Canada is the only nation where the police officers have to pay their own charges, own travel expenses. We are self-financed. We don't even get time off from the duty to go and participate in these cricket tournaments. These are all completely self-financed and on our own time. We have to take holidays and leave to go there, as compared to the other police services who comes and participate in these tournaments on the company expense and the support of their government. So these teams came, and we became the first North American team to win that championship trophy. So it was a great honor. Unfortunate, Abbas is here, who was the man of the match for the final that we played against NYPD. I wish I could play that match to you guys to see. That was an amazing match. Half of the team is sitting here that was present in that final, and it was a great feeling to participate in such a prestigious police tournament and came out as the winner and bring the trophy back to Canada. It was a great honor for us. We also participated in Mayor's Cup in 2022
In Brampton.
in Brampton and in Toronto, and we won both those championship trophies. We went to England and they had a tournament called six aside for 6 overs. That tournament has been played for last 150 years. Toronto Police Cricket Team, Canadian Police Cricket Team became the very first overseas team to win that championship trophy and bring it outside the Canada. So we do have the talent, even though they are police officers, we do have the talent that is comparable to any international level. And I'm very proud to be in the company of such an amazing team and such an amazing talent that is going to. Coming to the future of this club, I only see the future of this club is sky's the limit. With the team that I have, with the community partnership that I have, and the promotional team that Amir is bringing, and the community support, I can see this cricket team doing wonders. Our goal is we are working on registering an international cricket council body that has been already approved by the International Cricket Council, that we're going to be announced soon. We're going to be announcing it in when we come back to when we come back. It's going to be
International Police Cricket Council.
International Police Cricket Council. Amir has been a forefront to that project. He's bringing the police. He's taking the Canadian National Police team and turning it into an international organization that's going to be partners with international events like GT20.
Yeah.
And we are planning, with the help of community partners, we are planning to hold the first ever police World Cup in Toronto, in Canada. We have 5 teams already registered with us. We are working on getting the approval of Australia, England, and New Zealand. Sri Lanka and Pakistan will come the next, and we hope that they could join us. But Australia, New Zealand, and England are on board, that they're going to be joining us. New York has already made commitment. We have, since we started, is Calgary and Edmonton, and Peel, of course, going to be joining us. Now, talking about the trip to Canada, the trip to Pakistan. Sorry, I apologize. I've taken too much time, but I thought that it is important for you all to understand where the police cricket is coming from and where the police cricket is going. So going back to Pakistan, we were invited. This year we were in Sri Lanka, and we had an excellent experience playing with the Sri Lankan cricket team. Now we're going to Pakistan. Unfortunately, there's no comparison between the cricket that we play in Canada and the cricket that we play in Pakistan or in Sri Lanka or in South Asian countries. First of all, the biggest difference is the weather and the surface, the pitch. We play here on the artificial surface. Over there, we have to play on the turf. And it is for people who has some idea of cricketing will understand this totally different environment and totally different conditions when we play on a turf cricket. We had the opportunity to be in 2018 to be in Pakistan and play in Gaddafi Stadium. The final with Punjab Police, unfortunately we lost because there was a couple of controversial decisions. At one time we had Punjab Police out. They were 4 out for 28 runs, 5 out for 28 runs, and then there's 3 big controversial decisions that we almost walked out of the ground, and we lost. So unfortunately, that's a part of the game. So sometimes those decisions are made in the time. The umpires they only have fraction of seconds to make a decision, and they make the decision. Whether you like it or not, we have to accept it. So going back to Pakistan, we're going to be playing 4 games in Karachi. We are landing in Karachi on the night of the 17th. We thank the Consul General of Pakistan, the consulate staff, and everybody for expediting the visa services. Without their partnership and without their cooperation, this trip would not be possible. So a big thank you. So please give them a round of applause to the Pakistani Consul General and Pakistani staff and the Vice Consul who is here present today. Thank you. And he was himself with me on the day that we brought. We actually have another player who is our vice captain going to be coming in for a visa. We're going to come on the 2nd of January to apply for this visa. 3 matches: Sindh Police, Rangers, Karachi Gymkhana, and the Celebrity 11 that is going to be played in Karachi. Then we're going to move on 23rd, we're going to move to Lahore. We're going to play a 3-game series with the Punjab Police in the memory of a fallen officer who died in fighting terrorism in Pakistan, Captain late Mohammed Mubin. This 3-game series, the final going to be played in Baghi Jinnah, which is also known as Lahore Gymkhana, one of the oldest cricket ground in the subcontinent, and the very first venue where India and Pakistan has played the Test cricket. So it's a very, very respectable and very memorable ground that we will have the honor to play. And finally, we're going to be moving to Islamabad, where we're going to play our final game with Islamabad Police, and following by the dinner at the Canadian High Commission. Canadian High Commission has been extremely cooperative and has joined and supported us throughout this trip, facilitating security clearance and everything. So we thank you to the police liaison officer David Roulet, who is in Islamabad currently, and he will be joining us in Karachi for the entire trip, and he will stay to make sure that all the security measurements are up to par and our boys are safe while we're in Pakistan. That's the itinerary. If you have any question for me, and Amir Shamsi is going with us, and we're going to be going before the team to make sure that all the arrangements that has been promised to us are being delivered. He's going to be hosting a press conference on the 15th of January to the media to announce in Pakistan on behalf of the Canadian Police Cricket Club. Him and our Vice President Asad going to be present at that press conference. Unfortunately, the rest of the team is reaching on the 17th. So that's so far as the program of the tour. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mansoor Bhai. It was much needed. Thank you so much, Mansoor Bhai. So any questions for Mansoor Bhai, you guys can have it. And I also want to add there that not just the press conference, we're also planning to have, everybody knows a great singer from Pakistan, Shahzad Roy. And he has an amazing Zindagi Trust Association he does in Pakistan, across Pakistan, for having schools for underprivileged children. So inshallah, also we are planning on 20th of January, Mansoor Bhai, to have a visit to his schools. He's presenting with the governor there, and the police of Canada Police Club will be presenting some gift bags to 200 plus students there, inshallah. So thank you for that club for doing this, and it's a great start, Canada-Pakistan friendship towards this cricket, and from the for the police side, from the law enforcement side. Any questions you have for this one, let us know. And as Mansoor Bhai, in his speech, he can say a lot of things, but certain things he cannot say because he's, a police officer. But yes, when we do these events, we need to, Rod, why you make me laugh, man? So also, these events, these tournaments, we also need support. We have a partner in Karachi who's taking care of a lot of Karachi expenses. Lahore is also, we're working on it, Islamabad also. So aap sabse bhi request hai, and we want to make sure that any message you guys can give it to your friends and business in Pakistan from here. Gujar Sahab, if you can do anything for us there, that'll be great. And because They are guests who are going there, almost 60 police officers, and we'll love them to make sure that they see the real hosts of Pakistan, how the people are taking care of them. Which is how I will leave that up to you, who you talk to, and inshallah we'll discuss on it privately, that's what we can do.
We will arrange that dinner for you in Islamabad Club.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Take a breather. So,
Anytime.
Rod, you want to say anything about cricket and for Pakistan? You've been to Pakistan. At least say 2 lines on Pakistan. How was it?
If you want somebody to promote your event, Amr is, an amazing host, an amazing promoter, event planner, all kinds of different things. And I've only known him for a short period of time, but what you managed to do.
No problem, man. Come on. Why?
What you've managed to do, the different venues, the different programs that you promote. Now that you're promoting this in the GT20, sky's the limit, like Mansoor had said. So, to you guys playing overseas, good luck, congratulations. I wish you had more Brampton players, because I remember there was a certain tournament last year in Brampton that we did very well in.
That's right.
Brampton.
Great. Yeah.
Brampton did very well. I got a bug for that.
Brampton is the house of cricket. This is the center of cricket, right? Clapping on the Brampton for being the cricket. No, but that's for sure. What Mayor Brown has done and the team, all the councils, they've brought really genuine cricket to Brampton, and they're always working on it. Like, they're serious about bringing cricket to Canada, and we're really thankful for that.
And I don't know if everybody knows, but in about 3.5 years, we will have an international cricket ground in the city of Brampton, where the GT20 will be played, right? So we're almost there. We won't be playing on a makeshift field anymore. We'll have our own stadium in Brampton in the same ground. So we can't wait for that. And
that's right, yeah.
He suggested that the first game, the opening match would be from the police team and
that'd be an amazing match. There you go. There you go. So we're well on our way, and so good luck to you. Safe travels, and bring home some hardware.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Rod, how was things in Pakistan now? Sir, are we waiting for budget? So we like to say a few words. So we're waiting for the Consul of Pakistan. He's coming in another engagement. Because as you all know, this was a last minute thing because we were all traveling here and then the New Year is coming and the police officers were busy. So thank you all for making it happen. Shiraz, thank you once again and all the team and all the guests here, right? Guir sahab, तुसी कुछ कहना चाहोगे?
I just want to thank you, everyone. I think is a big thing for Pakistan. Toronto Police is going with the Amr Shamsi is heading US. Anything in Islamabad, I told Amr Shamsi, we will help you there.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Guir sahab. Thank you so much for all that. And he was like, we always need small sports, big sports, and that because कहते ना कि मैं अकेला चला था मंजिल की तरफ कारवां बनता गया. So that's what Mansoor did 5 years ago with the Toronto Police Club, with Toronto Police Club, and now Alhamdulillah, this International Police Council. Ron, this is not small. This is big, and that what that tournament is going to happen where? At the Brampton, the new grounds. So thank you so much. Ji Nadeem bhai.
My question is Mansoor bhai. My question is to you. What about the team? The team is the Toronto Police or the GTA Police, or what basically consists?
So the Canadian Police cricket team consists of all police officers from police services in Canada. The people who are going right now, we have police officers who are going are mainly from Toronto Police, because mostly Toronto Police Service has cricket playing officers. We also have officers from Peel Region Police. We have an officer from West Grey Police Service. We have officers from OPP. We have Niagara Falls. We have 2 officers from Niagara Falls, and we have an RCMP officer. So this team that is going is not only Toronto Police team. It's actually a true Canada Police cricket team that consists of all the officers from different police services in Canada. It has a fair representation. Unfortunately, the Toronto Police Service has 5,000 and change officers compared to the other police services. So the ratio of the officers being in the team going to be higher than as compared to the other police services. So it's mainly thing. Unfortunately, we cannot take our own umpires. I wish I could take our own umpires. The game might be much fair, but I hope that in the spirit of the game, the umpiring would be at par, and let's say how we do. We'll do our best. We're going there to play cricket. We're going there to win. We're not going there just for the fun of it.
All the expenses are going to be like the police foundation is supporting it or any other city government?
Very good question. No, we are. This is a very interesting question. We are paying our own, so all the expenses are being paid by individual officers. They have taken their own time off. They have paid their own airfare. They are paying their own accommodation. There's a sponsor in Karachi that is looking after for the expenses of the game. There might be somebody I heard that help us out financially in Lahore and Islamabad. Nothing has been confirmed, so that's why everything that is being paid is being paid. Our Toronto Police Association, Toronto Police Amateur Athletic Association assist us, but that is like $100 or something like that. But it's 100 at this stage. It's 100% self-financed as compared to New York or any other team. When they travel, they get reimbursement from their police service and from their association. So we don't have that set up in Toronto, in Canada. I wish with the help of the community and the politicians, we can bring that into effect so that it will help the players to go and play.
I don't know how many your team is consisting of how many players or officials. What I understand is that you're traveling with 13 players, and for 13 players, I think you need, whenever you travel outside, then you have 2 wicket keepers or at least 2 spinners. Suppose one wicket keeper is injured, then what to do? So I want to know, and what kind of games you are playing there in Pakistan, test match, and one day or T20 or T10, I don't know. So I need this information.
We are when we started this project that we're going to be going to Pakistan, we open up the registration for the players. We had about 20 players registered to go to Pakistan. Unfortunately, when the time comes closer and closer, things changes. The life circumstances and conditions changed. Some players got pregnant, some players got injured, they got transferred to another services. So right now we do have 13 players going that will be playing the game. Most of the games are going to be T20 matches. The Islamabad police match in Islamabad going to be a one-day format that's going to be discussed with the captain. They are asking us to play 40 overs. I don't think the 40 overs is going to be doable after such a hectic tour. So we're going to probably reduce that to 30 overs. So that's the only match that's going to be a longer format. All the other matches are T20. You asked us what the players' demography is when it comes to the skill. Our captain, Mohammad Abbas, he is one of the best all-rounders that we have in police cricket team. He has been man of the match in New York final, in the World Police Cricket final. Also in England, he was declared as the best bowler when the event in 2015. So we have a good leadership that's going to lead the team. We do have we have 3 wicket keepers. We have Saeed and Asad Khan. They're going to be a fight between 2 of them who are going to be the rock behind the wicket. So those are the 2 are batting and wicket keeper. We have Saru. He's a Sri Lankan player who is not present here because of his prior commitment. He is also going with us, and he is a very good opening batsman and a wicket keeper. We're probably going to use him as an all-rounder over there because we already have. We have Ishrat, who is our fast bowler, who's going to definitely help us in the bowling attack. Mustafa Papalzai, he is not here. He was born in Afghanistan, but he was raised in Pakistan, and he moved to Canada when he was 12 years old. He is one of our the star player who is a batting all-rounder. He is also a fast bowler. We're counting on him. Vikramjeet Singh. He is an officer at 13th Division who is currently working. I tried to get his time off, but he couldn't get a time off. He is working the night shift. He is a batting all-rounder. He is originally was born and raised in India. Played cricket for Punjab Police. He is a very good batsman and a bowler. He played at a state level, so we have good expectations from him. Then we have Manveer Jaku, who is also originally from India, but he's a police officer in 51 Division who is also a batting all-rounder. And then we have Dirk, who is going to be a very, we are counting on him as a bowling all-rounder. I hope he won't let down. The last game that we played in Brampton, he performed very well. So we're taking a very decent team this time. Last time we took the team that wasn't at par. We only had 8 members. We had to have some fillers. So we are hoping that we're gonna have some tough matches and we are hoping to win most of the games.
Out of 13, how many Pakistani, how many Indian, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka?
So we have, I think we have 5 or 6 Pakistani players that are going. We have 3 Indian national who are Canadian now. We have a Bangladeshi officer who actually played for Bangladesh national team. He's a police officer in Niagara Falls, and he played test matches, I think 18 test matches for Bangladesh and 18 or 19 one-day matches for Bangladesh as well. And he is and 5 T20s for Bangladesh. So he is a police officer. He's our opening batsman, and he's planning to go with us.
Someone from Sri Lanka as well?
We have 2 Sri Lankan players. They're going.
So it's a multicultural.
So it's a multicultural.
We are curious about the name for Bangladeshi player.
It's Mehrab Hussain. Mehrab Hussain is a thing. You can Google him on the Google, and you will get his record. He actually played last game for us and he scored a century.
Thank you for everybody, but I would like Faisal to say a few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shamsi Saab. First of all, my apologies for being late, although I sent my representative, my Deputy Consul General, but I was stuck somewhere. Anyhow, this great initiative, I would say, which has been taken by Shamsi Saab, like many other initiatives he always takes, this will go a long way for bilateral relations between Pakistan and Canada. As we all know that there are many spheres of diplomacy. So some of them are, formal diplomacy channels in which we have government-to-government functionaries having meetings with each other. But this very important aspect is this, sports diplomacy or people-to-people contact. And I'm very happy that the Canadian police team is visiting Pakistan, where they will be playing matches, as you have told, that in 3 different cities. Probably they will be starting from Karachi, and then they have matches with Karachi Police, then Pakistan Rangers, then moving on to Lahore, where they play with the Punjab Police team, cricket team, and then Islamabad. The tour program details have already been conveyed to all the authorities in Pakistan, and I'm sure all team members, they will have a very good time in Pakistan. I'm confident that all of them are in safe hands. Shamsi Saab is accompanying them. So I hope and pray that you have all of the players and accompanying members, they have excellent time there and bring very good and memorable.
Bring the cup back.
When they come back.
No, bring the cup back.
Oh,
Cup
yes. Well, that I can't say because I'm on both sides.
That's true too. Yeah.
But at least, I can pray that all members, they bring very good memories of this visit to Pakistan and different cities. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhaja Sahab. Just to let you know, guys, so the president for this Canada Police Club, Director Mansoor Ahmed Bhai, we have the Vice President, Police Officer Asad Khan Sahab, the Captain, I will request Captain to please join us also, Abbas Bhai. And as I said, the civilian part of this club, I'm the running one CEO of the Canada Police Club. And inshallah, this is just one of the few journeys we started, and it will go a long way with all the blessings of your friends, all the blessings of the government and the consulate. So thank you so much. And at this time, Mansoor Bhai has a token of appreciation to serve you, to present you right now. What is this, Mansoor Bhai?
This is one of our commemorative coin. We call it a challenge coin. It's very popular in policing community. Canadian Police Cricket Club is the very first cricket club in Canada to inaugurate a commemorative coin, challenge coin for Canada. We made this challenge coin especially for the tour of the blue line will represent the policing, and the maple leaf that will represent Canada. We have red, and then we have cricket wickets and bat. And our motto is police officers building community partnerships through cricket. So that's our vision, is to build community relationship, build bridges in the community through cricket. And I'm extremely honored and pleased to present on behalf of Canadian Police Cricket Club, our captain and vice captain, to Mr. Bajwa. This is actually the very first challenge coin that is being presented.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And you have one more coin, right? We have one more coin there, sitting there.
We have hats.
Hats. What is that thing here? Hats. So coin, I need that hat here because we need to present that hat. I would request our Councillor Rod Power, please join us here, so please. And Consul of Pakistan will present you the hat from the CB Canada Police Cricket Club. Mansoor.
Too many people are going to bounce up the sides.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we have one more cap, one more hat for our General Manager from Etihad Airways, Muqaddam Bhai, please to join us. Then we have one cap for Deputy Consul Officer, please आइए.
नहीं, आप
हाँ, President साहब, आप दे. मुझे सब लोगों को बांटना है.
इसीलिए मैंने कहा.
Thank you.
मैं इस वक्त मौजूद हूँ असद के साथ, टोरंटो पुलिस स्टेशन का ताल्लुक़ है, और जो टीम इस वक्त पुलिस की जो 11 है जो जा रही है पाकिस्तान खेलने के लिए, उस प्रोग्राम में आज हम मौजूद हैं. तो असद साहब बताइए आपकी क्या फीलिंग्स हैं?
I'm actually very excited. पाकिस्तान तो मैं ऐसे यहाँ आने के बाद कई दफ़ा जा चुका हूँ, लेकिन this is my first opportunity to actually go and play in Pakistan and represent a country in Pakistan.
So what about the cricket? You are playing cricket throughout या what's आपका शौक क्या है?
Basically, I didn't really play cricket growing up. इतना ज़्यादा पाकिस्तान में, लेकिन my game was soccer, football. यहाँ पे आके cricket चूँकि शुरू कर दिया था, तो I got into it. Like I said, I was telling them, cricket के साथ it's not just playing cricket only. It's actually bringing our communities together, because Hamari communities mein cricket is one of the things which is recognized as a very main sport. So we took the opportunity to make cricket a platform to bring our communities together.
What about the police department? Is there any police 11 also here in Toronto?
So there is, most of the officers, there are Toronto police officer, and this is how we started the police club here. But we have police officers across from Canada, which are part of our team, which we call a Canadian Police Cricket Club. Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Asad, you tell me about that? What do you think that you are going to win the trophy there in Pakistan? And how you feel that you are going there in your own country and you are winning the trophy from your own countrymen?
You know what? The cricketing is like in Pakistan. They all the departments and services have their own team. So I know for a fact that police have their own team, which that's all they do. They just play cricket. For us, basically, it's not even part-time. We play only on the weekends and in the short time of summer that we get. So we're not as maybe as good as them, but we are very, very competitive. We're not. Yeah, we will give them a hard time.
Thank you, Asad bhai. Thank you much.
So much.
I am with Rod Power, who is a councillor from Brampton and very much involved in the cricket because Brampton is the city which is a pioneer in the cricket here in Canada.
Yeah.
So, Rod, what do you say about?
Well, as you said, Brampton is the pioneering. We want to be the cricket capital of Canada. We've done everything that we need to do to bring in international stars here with the GT20, and in about 3.5 years, we'll have a full-fledged international stadium in Brampton.
Yeah, there are so many grounds, I believe, there.
We have multiple grounds. We've converted a lot of unused baseball fields to cricket grounds, but yeah, and they're packed every year.
But this time I heard that there is not that much attendance there in the ground. And what is the reason of that?
Well, I think the GT20, part of the challenges is we don't have lights. Okay. So next year I think we're introducing lights, which we can have evening games. And evening games are what's going to make a difference.
You mean the floodlights, right?
Yeah, floodlights for the field. Yeah, because right now what we have, nobody wants to come out to an 11 o'clock game. Everybody's working, right? So either your die-hard cricket fans will be there, or you will have the school games and what have you. But next year we'll have the lights.
I think your mayor is also very much involved in this cricket, right?
Oh, Mayor Brown, he's absolute stalwart. He's on the ground. He's connected to the community, the cricket community. He's connected internationally to the cricket community, and it's just amazing to see how it grows.
I think, what was the purpose of your last time when you went to Pakistan? What was the purpose?
The purpose of the Pakistan trip was business, entice business to Brampton, specifically Brampton, to Canada, but specifically Brampton. And we had a lot of meetings with venture capitalists. We also had meetings at universities and other incubators or tech startups to bring them here. And we've actually had a couple come through our Beehive initiative as well.
So you are working on the business exchange and the student exchange program or something like that?
There's not a student exchange program, but a business side of things, right? So if we can attract some business, because you got to think about it, right? Canada is the gateway to the U.S. and then also the gateway to overseas. So everything can come through Canada, and we can actually work out of, anybody, Pakistani company stays in Canada, specifically Brampton, it's going to be a lot easier to ship to the U.S. than it is from overseas.
What change do you see? Because there is a change coming in the U.S. also now.
Well, yeah, that's a bit tough, right? I think that's just shots, right? They're just doing shots over the bow.
Just hope for the good, yeah.
I think it'll be good. I think once we get our own political climate settled down a bit, we'll do very well.
Oh, thank you, Rod.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us.
Of course, thank you.